Life is a journey, a winding path filled with twists and turns. We face choices every day, each one shaping our future. Some choices lead to joy and fulfillment, bringing happiness and contentment. Others lead to heartache and regret, leaving us with lessons learned the hard way. How do we navigate this path, filled with so many possibilities? How do we make decisions we won't regret, decisions that align with our true purpose? The answer lies in wisdom, a guiding light in the darkness. Wisdom is more than just knowledge, it's the application of knowledge with deep understanding. It's about applying knowledge with understanding and seeing the bigger picture. It's about discerning right from wrong, making choices that reflect our values. Wisdom is a treasure that guides us toward a life of purpose and peace, a beacon in our journey. The book of Proverbs is filled with timeless wisdom, offering insights for every aspect of life. It's a guidebook for navigating life's challenges, helping us find our way. It teaches us how to build strong relationships, fostering love and trust. It shows us how to make wise choices, choices that lead to a fulfilling life. It reveals the path to a truly blessed life, a life filled with joy and peace. Let's delve into the wisdom of Proverbs, uncovering its profound teachings. Let's discover the principles that lead to a life of joy, peace, and fulfillment, principles that stand the test of time. Let's open our hearts to the guidance that will lead us to a brighter future, a future filled with hope and promise. Imagine a young sapling, fragile yet full of potential. With careful tending, it grows into a strong tree, its roots deepening and branches reaching out. It weathers storms and bears fruit, standing resilient against the elements. The same is true of a child who, with proper care, can thrive. A child raised with moral guidance will flourish, just like that well-tended tree. Proverbs emphasizes the importance of teaching children right from wrong, highlighting the value of wisdom. Train up a child in the way he should go, it says, a timeless piece of advice. This means instilling values like honesty, integrity, and respect, which are crucial for their development. It means teaching them to treat others with kindness and empathy, fostering a sense of community. These lessons form the foundation of their character, shaping who they will become. They become guiding principles for life, influencing their decisions and actions. A child raised with this foundation is more likely to make wise choices, navigating life with confidence. They are better equipped to face life's challenges, armed with the strength of their upbringing. Moral upbringing is a gift, a precious legacy passed down through generations. It's a gift that keeps on giving, enriching lives in countless ways. It shapes a child's heart and sets them on a path toward a fulfilling life, full of purpose and joy. It's an investment that yields eternal dividends, benefiting not just the child, but society as a whole. We become like those we spend time with. Proverbs warns us about the dangers of bad company. It says, "Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character." This is a powerful truth. When we surround ourselves with negative influences, we're more likely to adopt negative behaviors. Their attitudes and choices can rub off on us. We may find ourselves compromising our values. On the other hand, good company inspires us. It encourages us to live up to our potential. When we surround ourselves with people of integrity, we are strengthened. We are encouraged to make wise choices. Choose your companions wisely. Seek out friends who uplift you. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to be your best. Remember, the company we keep has a profound impact on our lives. Imagine someone constantly ignoring advice. They refuse to listen, even when it's for their own good. Proverbs tells us that ignoring wisdom has consequences. It says, "Whoever heeds discipline shows the way to life, but whoever ignores correction leads others astray." Ignoring wisdom can lead us down a destructive path. We may make choices that bring pain and regret. We may even find ourselves distant from God. Proverbs tells us that God doesn't listen to the prayers of those who disregard his wisdom. It says, "If anyone turns a deaf ear to my instruction, even their prayers will be detestable." This is a sobering thought. It highlights the importance of aligning our lives with God's wisdom. When we seek his guidance and obey his word, our prayers are heard. we open ourselves to his blessings and favor. Section 5. The blessing of fear, finding security in reverence. The word fear can have negative connotations, but in the context of Proverbs, fear refers to a deep reverence and awe of God. It's about recognizing his power and authority. Proverbs tells us the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. This fear is not about being afraid of God's punishment, it's about understanding his holiness and our need for his grace. This reverence leads to wisdom. It helps us make choices that honor God. It guides us away from sin and toward righteousness. When we fear the Lord, we find security in his love and protection. Section 6. The fruits of diligence, reaping the rewards of hard work. There's no substitute for hard work. Proverbs emphasizes the importance of diligence and perseverance. It says, all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. When we are diligent, we experience the satisfaction of accomplishment. We develop our skills and talents. We build a strong foundation for success. On the other hand, laziness leads to stagnation. It breeds discontent and a sense of unfulfillment. Proverbs warns against chasing after get-rich-quick schemes. It reminds us that true wealth comes from honest effort and dedication. Let's embrace the value of hard work. Let's find joy in the process of building something meaningful. Let's remember that the rewards of diligence are far greater than the fleeting pleasures of idleness. Section 7. The pitfalls of greed, a heart never filled. Greed is a bottomless pit. No matter how much we acquire, it's never enough. Proverbs warns us about the dangers of greed. It says, whoever is greedy for unjust gain troubles his own household, but he who hates bribes will live. Greed can lead us to make unethical choices. It can damage our relationships and rob us of contentment. It's a trap that leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. Proverbs reminds us that true wealth is not measured by possessions. It's about living with integrity and generosity. It's about finding joy in what we have, not constantly craving more. Let's guard our hearts against greed. Let's focus on cultivating contentment and gratitude. Let's remember that true happiness comes from living a life of purpose and meaning, not from accumulating material possessions. Section 8. The foolishness of self-reliance. Trusting in our own understanding. We are limited in our own understanding. Our perspective is often narrow and short-sighted. Proverbs warns against leaning on our own understanding. It highlights the importance of seeking divine wisdom. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. This verse is a powerful reminder of the need for faith and submission. When we rely solely on our own wisdom, we are prone to making mistakes. Our judgment can be clouded by emotions and limited knowledge. We may miss out on God's guidance and blessings. His signs and directions can be subtle, and without his insight, we might overlook them. We may find ourselves lost and confused. Life's challenges can become overwhelming without divine direction. Proverbs encourages us to acknowledge our need for God's wisdom. It calls us to seek his understanding in every aspect of our lives. It reminds us that he sees the bigger picture. God's perspective is all-encompassing, unlike our limited view. He knows what's best for us, even when we don't. His plans are for our ultimate good, even if we can't see it immediately. Let's humble ourselves before God. Recognizing our limitations is the first step towards true wisdom. Let's seek his guidance in all that we do. In every decision, big or small, his wisdom is invaluable. Let's trust that he will lead us down the right path, even when we can't see the way ahead. His light will guide us through the darkest times. Section 9. The power of generosity. Sowing seeds of kindness. Generosity is a powerful force. It has the ability to transform lives, including our own. Proverbs emphasizes the blessings of giving. It says, one person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. When we are generous, we experience the joy of making a difference. We open ourselves to receiving blessings in return. We cultivate a spirit of gratitude and contentment. On the other hand, selfishness leads to isolation and emptiness. It creates a scarcity mindset that prevents us from experiencing the fullness of life. Let's embrace the power of generosity. Let's look for opportunities to give our time, talents, and resources. Let's remember that it's in giving that we truly receive. Section 10. Conclusion. Embracing wisdom's path to a fulfilling life. The book of Proverbs offers timeless wisdom for navigating life's journey. It teaches us the importance of moral upbringing, the dangers of bad company, and the blessings of fearing the Lord. It highlights the rewards of hard work, the pitfalls of greed, and the foolishness of self-reliance. It emphasizes the power of generosity and the importance of seeking God's guidance in all things. Let's embrace these teachings and apply them to our lives. Let's seek wisdom in all that we do. Let's allow these principles to shape our choices and guide our steps. As we do, we will discover the path to a truly fulfilling life, a life filled with purpose, peace, and joy.